Welcome to Mojo Plays, and today we're taking a look at the 10 worthless characters in LEGO games.
Before we begin, we publish new content all week long, so be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos.
Not every character is worth your hard-earned studs when you could put those studs towards better characters, or better yet, stud multipliers. You know, those things get super expensive. I mean, come on. These are the characters you can absolutely wait to get until much later in the game. Gonk Droid, LEGO Star Wars series. Why do we have to pick on the Gonk Droid when we got dudes like Chancellor Palpatine and the PK Droid running around? Those dudes are just as useless. Well, the Gonk Droid is just an absolute joke of a character. Come on, Jabba the Hutt is more mobile than this. Didn't any of you see the Skywalker Saga footage? He's way more mobile than this. And we get it, sort of. The Gonk Droid is pretty much there for just the lulz because of how useless it is. It's not a character for speedrunning levels or grabbing every mini-kit, but still, those 3,000 studs were best left in our wallets. At least the Gonk Droid is looking a bit more speedy in the new LEGO Star Wars Skywalker Saga. Look at the little guy go! Ancient Sailor, LEGO Pirates of the Caribbean. LEGO Pirates surprisingly doesn't have too many characters one could throw away. Even the generic tattoo pirate has some utility with his super strength. The Ancient Sailor, on the other hand, is just a walking feed. On the surface, he's nothing more than an old dude with a fish. However, he is the one and only requirement to unlocking the Bottle Finder Red Hat. No other character wields an ancient fish except for him. Problem is that in addition to the 400,000 studs you'll need to pay for the Red Hat, you'll need an additional 100,000 just to unlock the Ancient Sailor. Why not just make the Red Hat an easy 500,000 total? Why must we jump through this extra hoop to get this old man? There's just no reason for me to have to get this codger for this one ultra-specific purchase in the game. There's just no reason. J. Jonah Jameson, LEGO Marvel Superheroes 2.
They make me so mad.
Now, we can understand Jay's inclusion in the first LEGO Marvel Superheroes. After all, you can't have a huge celebration of everything Marvel without including the angriest journalist in New York City. But did we really need him back in LEGO Marvel Superheroes 2? Sure, he only costs a measly 10,000 studs, but all he does is chuck papers and punches. I want to be Spider-Man. I want to sling around all the worlds. I want to fly around as Star-Lord. I want to get angry and smash stuff as Hulk. I don't want to be some angry mustache man throwing newspapers. Okay, that angry shout ability was actually kind of funny. At least there's something new there, so maybe he shouldn't be on here. Damage Control, LEGO Marvel Superheroes. Okay, so admittedly, Jay has some use and some charm in the first LEGO Marvel Superheroes game, and even for the sequel. Even if it was just for comic relief, you know? But if you want to talk about a complete lack of value, feast your eyes on Damage Control! Yes, you can play as the various construction crew guys that give you side missions and act as background characters for most of the game. They also do absolutely nothing and offer no real incentive to play as them. You'd think they would give them the ability to work and fix machines, but in hindsight, we would just switch over to Tony Stark before we choose Damage Control. Who really wants to play as the superheroes when you can play as the guys cleaning up the mess left behind from superheroes? Makes total sense. That's why we play LEGO games. Junior, LEGO The Incredibles. Okay, look, we love Pixar movies as much as the next guy. You know, running around as Woody, Flick, and Wall-E is great and all. Unfortunately, Junior is kind of the bottom of the barrel. We understand why he's in here. He's the Pixar mascot. He's a part of the logo we see at the start of every Pixar movie. He's kind of a necessity, so of course he needs to be in something like Lego The Incredibles. Thing is, he doesn't really offer much in terms of gameplay. He fights, he summons the Pixar ball, that's really it. He doesn't jump high, he can't climb ladders, he can't operate vehicles. Junior is very much a novelty character. Yeti, Lego Batman the video game. The first Lego Batman featured a hearty helping of the Dark Knight's enemies from Joker and Penguin to Killer Croc and Mad Hatter. While we can understand the enjoyment in making generic goons playable, we gotta wonder, what's the deal with the Yeti? This dude spends a whole level stuck in frozen ice cream and doesn't appear again for the rest of the game. Perhaps he's one of the secret god tier characters that wields a ton of ultra powerful abilities? Nope, it really is just a Yeti. A Yeti with a gun. Okay, maybe there's some entertainment here, but that's really all you get. That's it. Goodbye 9,000 studs. Hello, Yeti with a gun. Excuse me while I go play the Yeti. Bib Fortuna, Lego Star Wars 2, the original trilogy. In a game where blasters and laser swords can mean life or death, there is one man who will fail to stop any and all who oppose him. Bib freaking Fortuna. Really, this has to be the most pointless unlockable character in all of the Lego games. All he can do, besides fight with his fists, is access bounty hunter areas. He doesn't get rockets, he doesn't get thermal detonators, not even a blaster, just fists. This guy was Jabba's right-hand man. He also tried to kill Jabba himself. And now we see why he failed so miserably. Max Rebo would have had way more utility than this. President Business, the Lego Movie video game. President Business is an incredibly powerful villain, especially when he goes power crazy with the crazy glue, or Craggle, I mean. However, if you want to play as that version of President Business, make sure you buy Lord Business. President Business just takes all the fun away. There are no flaming mug horns, tie capes, or escalating shoes. All you get is business in his most basic businessy form possible. He jumps, he fights, nothing more, and he costs 1 million studs. What an insurmountable waste of money. 1 million studs to jump and fisticuff. Are you kidding me? Interdimensional Being, Lego Indiana Jones 2, The Adventure Continues. Speaking of wastes of money, Lego Indiana Jones 2 was already a frustrating experience being a rehash of a game that launched the year before. As if it wasn't bad enough, demanding another $50 or whatever, and then reminding us of Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, the Interdimensional Being winds up being the most worthless character in the entire Lego IP. For a whopping 1,500,000 studs, you get to use the Crystal Skull and repel ants. Oxley does the same exact two things, and we unlocked him via story progression. That said, what is the point of trying to unlock the Interdimensional Being? Oh wait, there's a trophy tied to it? Okay. Maybe there is some worth here. Excuse me while I go platinum Lego Indiana Jones 2.
Check out these other great clips from Mojo Plays, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos.